Alright, so welcome again. Our main goal today is to write CSS, make our HTML form a bit beautiful, nice, and have a structure. Yes, so created our file structure, modular and robust. So here in HTML, in CSS, inside assets, we have our CSS file, which is currently active. So here we have our index.php. So we have to give style to everything inside this file here. So we shall start by writing our first styles. For example, I can say body, body will have a background color of sky blue, just like this. So when I go to refresh, it should be background blue. However, I have to come here and link my CSS file to HTML. So I type link and I provide that. So here things are very easy. You type link and then you press the tab button. You should have it auto completed for you. Yeah, so here I will supply the relative file path to CSS file. So we first enter assets like that, then slash. Inside assets we have the folder called CSS. That then inside the CSS we have the style dot CSS. That means now they are connected and I can say I have a background. However, that was for testing. Let us now have the real CSS for this file. We shall start by resetting. We'll start by resetting all, all by providing a generalized styles for all components. Okay. Yes, so we shall we shall style everything. Everything will take this style. For example, margin will be 0. We shall have padding. Padding is the space within an element. Padding will also be 0. Margin is the space outside. Padding is the space inside. Then we shall have border. We shall have box sizing. Have box sizing, which is border box like that. Save. I can have font family like that. Shall use Arial. If Arial is not available, we shall use sans self. Right? Okay, so it seems even this is not good. Alright, so those are enough for all attributes. So when you refresh, changes a bit. That yeah, so let us continue. Now from our HTML, let us style the body, this body attribute here. Let's style the body. The body is this whole space, the white space where everything visible you can see it from. So body will have a background color, of we shall use an Excel value F5, F7, FA, right? So in refresh, it's not too much white, but it's a bit dim white. It's not very shouting. And then we shall use display flex. Display flex, we shall use justify, contents center, we shall use align items center. So this means everything you have to go to the center. One thing is meaning the height. Minimum height will be 100 VH viewpoint, 100% of the viewpoint. This means it should take the whole space from down to from the top to the bottom of the screen size, screen height. Okay. Yeah. So now it appears in the center. Another thing here, I increased my font so much. Sorry, I zoomed in so much. Now it should look like that. Yes. So let's go back. Now let us try to style our main ID, the main div. So we shall come because it's an ID, we shall start with hashtag and then we start giving it styles. The first thing is width. We define the width. We shall say width is 100%. of whatever width shall be provided. And then here we shall say the maximum width, however, shall be max width shall be something like 400 pixels. Okay, to work much better. Yeah, when I refresh here, you see, boom, something like that. So it's taking maximum width of everything. Okay, all right. So let us have for the background color, which is a bit white, not too much white. F, something like that. Yeah, so it's like 000. Yes. So another thing is padding, padding, padding. Yeah, so we shall have padding, uh, padding, bottom left, sorry, left, right, and top, bottom 25 pixel, and we shall also have okay, so we refresh a bit, so we have something like this. I think a mistake was made somewhere. Why is it not displaying well? Background FFA, display flex, justify content, center align items, minimum height, border box, font family, reveal, myself. Okay, I think it's not enough made so far. However, I'm going to put here that we are trying to style the main container. For quality, main container. Here, the body of the background. Yeah, so that is the starting. So, those are some of the styles we have so far for the main. However, we shall try to add, as the heading, we shall have border radius. Border radius of, for example, 20 pixels to have a bit of curved corners like that. We shall have also, we shall have boxy shadow like that. So we shall say on the top left corner, have flat, and next we have 4 pixel, 12 pixel. We have a manual color, a color with some RGB values 0, and then opacity will be 0.15. Or you can put a 0 here, or you can not it plus the somewhere. Yes, so something like that. You have kind of border. Okay, something doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right at all. This should not be 100 pixels. That's why this is very small. It's 100 pixels. So here, if I count to 400 pixels, it will change. Perfect. But because here we said we have 400 pixels, I don't need to put it. I'll just say 100%. But it will still be the same. Yeah, because it takes the whole of it. This one means it is maximum. It cannot exceed this. I also say width 100%. Also have to take the maximum width. All right. Let us continue to the next component in our HTML form. It will be the header. Now we are styling the header separately. So the header is this part here that has this h1. So we shall say hash header and stands for our header. Okay, that stands for our header. But because the header is one, there are not very many headers. Let us just try to inside the header, let's type our h1 inside our header because there are not so much elements in the header. So let's target it specifically. So we shall say text align center. Text align center. We shall say margin bottom will be also 20 pixel space from the bottom. That means it should be separated from the form. So the space at its bottom separated from this form field fields, it should be 20 pixels. We can test it out. Sorry, can test it out and see that sort of thing. Then font size should be something like 22 pixels. Should work much better like that, a bit smaller. And we can have also a bit of color, color that's not shouting, not so much black. Can be harsh. Put the values like that: 3 red, 3 white, 3 white, 3 it's an RGB, 3 white, sorry, 3 red, 3 blue, 3 green, RGB, red, green, blue. Okay, so that is for our header. We are done. Here we are going to style our header. Then we shall say form container. This one here, form container, the one that contains our form, the div element that contains our form. So it's also a div, an ID. So inside there we shall say it will display flex, so we shall flex the direction to column. Okay, this means things will not be in 2 columns like rows. We shall have only one column. Okay, yes, some attributes still needed for the form elements now, because we are done. Since like the container will have flex, now we let us identify how the form elements will be flexed. Okay, yeah, we said on the display flex selection column. So let us go to first form container and labels, label like that. Then we say margin bottom is 6 pixel space from one label to its field. Then font weight should be something bold, with the like titles, bold. Then color will be like we before, very nice color. You should go to the internet and you go to color palettes, you get good colors. Font size is 14 pixel out. So we come back here. Oh no, what happened? Our labels, they are not even visible. Label name. Oh yes, the problem is when we created our form, we forgot one thing. Can we first work on that and then we continue? Label if name, here we could say fasty. Then I was wondering what's up here in the middle of the label tag. I would say middle name, middle name. Here I say fasty name. Here user name, and then this is email. Here it's password. Also perfect. Yeah, just like that. Okay. Yeah, so see they are bold and there is a bit of pipe. Okay, so next we shall look at our there are going to be a bit many. We shall look at form container and input fields. We shall now style input fields, but we shall be specific on a type with the form field we are trying to style. Type equals words. Text, before we shall do for text, we shall do for type email, we shall do for we are targeting password, we shall leave out the submit. They are separated by commas like that. This one is not the last one. So we have padding 10 pixel. We have margin bottom, margin bottom 15 pixel, 15 pixel. Width border, mid border 1 pixel, solid kind of gray color like that. Okay, something like that, much better. We shall have also a border radius to make them a bit curved. Border radius, border radius of 6 pixel maybe, and okay, something like outline 9 medium outlines. Okay, lastly, shall have a transition for smoothly animate. Transition with border will have some bit of transition, border, bit of a transition of border. So the point 0.3 seconds is no direction. That's good. Also good. Then we'll continue. What happens? Shall get the same things as well. To be like, what happens if you focus or if you put a cursor into one of them? Like this. This is called focus. Focusing the cursor in the elements. Okay? Yeah, so this is called focus. Focus. You put a cursor on it. It's called focus. Like that. So when you focus on them, what really happens? It's what we're defining now. Now when I focus, I want the border color to change to a bluish color. Okay? Say border color because stuff in this specific will be 0 red, some symbol will be blue, and some symbol blue. So, okay, so this is it. So I'll come back, refresh, and I try to see the borders become green. So it's blue like that. So if I will try the thing, and I will try to provide a submit button, submit button, submit button, submit button, like that. So this one is form, it's a form underscore, but type is submit, like we saw in HTML. We put here submit, like that. Type submit here. Yes, so input type equals submit. Right. In container input type submit. That's fine. Let's see. CSS properties. Background. It's going to be background. It's going to be kind of 007 BF 7 BF. That's and again we shall have color. It will be triple F. And again we shall have font weight bold. Font weight bold. We shall have padding it more pixels. 12 pixels. We shall have border none, no borders. Border where out of completion. Border nice. Don't anything. Have border radius 6 pixels. shall have cursor. The cursor will change to the pointer. Now when I bring my cursor here, nothing changes, but when I say cursor pointer and I save and I refresh, it will change to something like this. And then also we will say to read also a transition, some transition. I will do background transition to 0.3 seconds. It will be ease that it will ease out to be smooth. And lastly is what happens when you pass your cursor around the submit button. So it will be around the cursor, what really happens. So background should change to more dark blue. 0, 0, 5, 6, B3. That refresh. So that is it, yeah. But still, it seems not like it's perfect. Easy things beautiful on the next lines as it was expected. I need to know why. Is it so? Why things are not the way? Since the CSS is, let me see what went wrong. Where to change. The lines is okay. From body, everything seems okay. That new, I have just identified a mistake that here in my CSS, I will now save display next. I did not actually identify which form element. So here I had also to add the form of the ID login. Okay. So I either could say flex form that the refresh it will appear like that. Or I could say also to the ID login that, and then that will change. So that is our HTML form with CSS properly organized. This in the second video, look at how to start linking these to PHP.